Once it meets with Senate approval, the way is now clear for the renovation and expansion of the Protestant Cay Property on Saint Croix after over 300 timeshare owners reached an agreement with the new operators of the iconic 7.2-acre hotel property.
The government of the Virgin Islands evicted the timeshare owners. The timeshare owners threatened to appeal. We figured it'd be tied up in litigation for years because appeals take time and could be reversed. So we entered into an agreement with them to recognize the existing timeshare owners. There are 333 of them, and they have interest in property until the year 2039. But we worked out an agreement with them so that there would be a smooth transition. Those owners can use those units. They can't sell them. They can't mortgage them. They can't rent them out to other people. That's, in essence, the agreement we reached.
Christiansted Harbor Resort Hotel and Marina, the new operators, have leased the property for 60 years with the option to renew for 3 additional 10-year periods for a total of 90 years altogether. Christopher Pardo, managing member of the group, said that they were ready to begin renovation and expansion as soon as lawmakers approve and ratified the lease agreement.
Obviously, permits will have to be done, but there's work we can do on property before to prevent some of the deferred maintenance, correct that, enhance the beach area with FF&E, but we'll immediately start working on the project. And we do have timelines that we've committed to inside the lease agreement as well that I think will hopefully beat, depending on the timelines of the permitting.
The 2-phase renovation project is expected to cost $25 million altogether and will take approximately 64 months, that's 5 years and 4 months, to complete. Developers have said that the property will not close during the renovation process. Instead, one building will be constructed at a time so that visitors will have a place to settle when they arrive on the Big Island. Once completed, the hotel is projected to generate up to $72 million in tax rebates over the life of the potentially 90-year deal, but could result in knock-on benefits for the entire island.
Airlift is dependent upon hotel rooms, and it's hopeful that this project, which will, in the end, total the 60 new rooms, plus all of the 52 old rooms, I think there's actually 53, along with the existing hotels that will take them almost to 225 rooms. And that should hopefully get us more flights, because right now, you want to leave Saint Croix on American Airlines, you leave at 6 o'clock at night, and if you're going to connect somewhere, you're probably going to have to spend the night in Miami first.
Another benefit is the expansion of the ferry service, which will begin to run 24 hours per day.
That's been a major concern that I've witnessed at the King Christian. Obviously, since the boat right now picks up the guests in front of us, I've seen people waiting 30, 45 minutes or longer for the boat. So the nice thing about us operating it with the King Christian property there as well is we have the staff that we can actually do it 24 hours a day. And as we open up 115 rooms, we'll have the revenue on island to be able to actually afford better servicing, ideally up to 2 boats at one time. During peak times.
Pardo says that endangered species habitats will be protected during the renovation process and beyond.
It's the Saint Croix ground lizard, and then there's also a agave species of plant, both of them that are on the property. We did a number of meetings with Fish and Wildlife before we submitted RFPs so we could completely understand what we'd be dealing with moving forward. And that was part of the design decisions that we saw in the video of replanting natural vegetation in areas that were disturbed previously with the original development and creating new habitat on the island and minimizing our building footprint.
The Department of Property and Procurement issued the formal request for a proposal on September 11, 2020 to develop the hotel property. Currently, the hotel employs 18 people that management says will be retained. As construction progresses, more workers are expected to be hired.